shouldn't reach my gun. Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make easy microwave fudge. Who here has a sweet tooth? Anybody?
I do. I know I do.
Have you ever had a craving for something delicious, but after rummaging through your pantry and refrigerator, you weren't able to find anything?
Yes.
Oftentimes, the ingredients for such tasty treats as easy microwave fudge are right under your nose. There may come a time when you need to whip up an easy treat to take to a Sunday school class or a potluck or even a Bible study. Easy microwave fudge is the perfect recipe for this. When I became interested in, I've always been interested in learning and trying new recipes in the kitchen. When I was young, I used to go to my grandmother's house, and a lot of times we would make microwave fudge. Microwave fudge is a fun and easy treat that virtually anyone can make and enjoy. After covering some background information on this recipe, I will be reviewing the ingredients needed to make it, and then I will demonstrate the steps involved with the process. Fudge is a creamy candy made with butter, sugar, and usually chocolate. Together, these ingredients are beaten until they are soft and smooth, and the texture is somewhere between a fondant and a caramel. According to the Joy of Baking website, there seems to be consensus that fudge making began on American women's college campuses around the 1890s. Some believe that it was the result of a botched batch of caramels. There are many opinions as to where the name fudge came. Webster's dictionary speculates that the name of fudge refers to the fact that students making candy, they were fudging on dormitory rules, like breaking or bending the rules, and other stories claim that fudge was the result of an accident when attempting to make caramels, so they fudged up their recipe. In some of the more traditional recipes, the ingredients would be boiled on the stovetop to a very specific temperature, which is referred to as the soft ball stage. This temperature ranges between 234 to 240 degrees. Any temperature higher than this would result in a harder candy like a caramel or like a toffee. Now that we know a little bit about fudge, I'm going to tell you the ingredients that I'll be using for this recipe. We're going to need 18 ounces of baking chips. Right here I have semi-sweet, and there's a little bit of milk chocolate mixed in. 1 can, 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. Let's see, we're going to use 1½ teaspoons of vanilla, half a cup of nuts, and a dash of salt. We also have an 8 by 8 inch pan lined with foil, and we're going to spray it with some cooking spray for extra easiness. Utensils for scraping, cutting, and a mixing bowl. Also, a microwave is required for this. One trick that works well is to double spray and foil. Let's see, now that we've covered the ingredients, I'm going to go over the instructions. Because of its simplicity, this recipe is appropriate for all ages. There's no risk of burning yourself on the stove. Let's see. So, the first step that I'm going to do, we're going to take the 18 ounces of chocolate chips, put them in the bowl. Next, we add the sweetened condensed milk. You'll want to scrape it with a spatula. It does not like to come out very easily. Okay. And stir it all up. Make sure all your chocolate chips are covered so it's all even. Take a second. Then we do the dash of salt, however much that is. Okay, next, this will go in the microwave for about 1 minute. You'll want to check it every 30 seconds. You don't want to overcook it. If the chocolate separates, the texture is thrown off. After the microwave, we're going to add the 1½ teaspoons of vanilla and any toppings. It can be nuts. You can add toffee or candy pieces, anything. It's very interchangeable. So I'm going to take this to the microwave, and I'll be right back. sake of time, I have a pre-made pan of fudge. It's very easy to pull out since we did the foil. We're going to pull this out. It's very easy to cut. Here's an extra trick. You can spray your knife. Wow, that's a little much. Anyways. And then it will cut even easier than before. There's no fear of sticking. Okay. So, this will go to set up. It'll be in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. After that, it can stay at room temperature, or if you want to have a little more firmer of a piece of fudge, you can keep it in the refrigerator. The last step is really to enjoy. We've already cut it up, and now that I've told you the background of fudge, we've covered the ingredients and the materials required for the recipe, and we've covered the demonstration. Making something delicious, it can be fun and easy. It can be a fun and easy process. We now know that there are simple steps that you can take to prepare a delicious treat for your friends and family, or simply satisfy a craving that you might be having. Thank you.
Yay!
So I forgot a whole